Let me tell you this, and I'll say it just once. You cannot make someone like you if they are not already interested. No amount of charm, nice words, or attention will change how her inner thoughts are set up. Still, many guys waste months, even years, pursuing women who are not even thinking about them. The truth is simple. Women are always looking at, judging, and testing the men around them. Their minds are sharp tools designed to spot signs of interest or lack of interest faster than you can realize. If a woman is not interested, she won't just ignore you quietly. She will give clear but subtle hints through her words, actions, and even body language. The problem is that most men miss these hints. They think too much, misunderstand, or talk themselves into believing it's something else. That is why understanding the female mind is not just helpful. It is necessary. It is the difference between wasting your time and energy and looking out for yourself while dealing with relationships smartly. In this video, we are going to break down 7 clear signs a woman is not interested. I will show you what to look for, how to understand what she is doing, and why ignoring these signs only leads to disappointment and feeling bad. By the end of this, you will stop guessing, stop overanalyzing, and start seeing the truth, even if it is uncomfortable. 1. She rarely starts contact. One of the clearest yet most often missed signs a woman is not interested is simple. She does not reach out. No texts, no calls, no messages on social media. She just waits. This quiet is not because she is busy or playing a game. It is because her mind is not sending signals of attraction toward you. Here is the reason why. People naturally spend energy only on what they value. When someone is truly interested, they will find ways to connect, even small ones. A woman who likes you will send messages, ask questions, or make small moves to keep in touch. If none of that happens, it is not shyness or playing hard to get, it is lack of interest. You might try to make excuses for it. She is busy, she is just being difficult, maybe she is stressed. But here is the hard truth. You are giving mental energy to someone whose brain has already made a decision about you. The longer you chase that energy, the more you undervalue your own. The key here is to be aware. Look at the usual pattern. Not just one time, one missed message or a quiet day does not matter. But a regular pattern of not starting contact is a clear sign. The moment you see it, you can stop wasting time, stop overthinking, and focus your energy on people who actually want to be in your life. A smart approach is to respect her signals, not ignore them. Because ignoring what is real will not make someone like you. It just makes you lose your respect while waiting for an answer that might never come. 2. Her answers are short and not involved. Another clear sign a woman is not interested is how she talks. If her answers are always short, one-word replies, or simple vague comments, it is not a coincidence. Her mind is sending a sign. She is not putting feeling into the conversation. Here is the reason why. When someone is truly curious or attracted, their mind actively joins in. They match the energy, ask questions, and create small chances to keep the talk going. When a woman always replies with very little effort, it is her mind showing lack of interest without saying it directly. Many men make the mistake of trying too hard in this situation. They ask more questions, tell longer stories, or try to be funny to spark her interest. But the truth is tough. No amount of energy you put in can force her mind to feel attraction. Attraction is not something you can argue about. It is a natural feeling, not a debate. A simple way to see this. Imagine texting a friend who is clearly busy or uninterested. You notice their tone is flat, their replies are slow, and they never ask you anything back. You do not make excuses for them. You accept the energy they give. The same idea works here. The main point is to see a lack of involvement as a way to protect yourself. It stops you from wasting time and emotional energy. If she is always putting in very little effort, it is a warning to step back, rethink, and focus on connections that go both ways. Ignoring this pattern only leads to frustration. Respect the signals. Guard your energy and understand short, uninvolved answers are not just rude. They are her mind telling you what words will not. She is not interested. 3. She avoids spending time alone with you. One of the most telling signs a woman is not interested is how she handles closeness and chances to be alone with you. If she always avoids one-on-one meetings, preferring groups, public places, or busy schedules, it is a subconscious hint she does not want the intimacy that comes from being alone with you. Here is the reason why. Attraction creates a wish for closeness. When someone is truly drawn to you, they find ways to create private moments, even small ones. Avoiding you, on the other hand, is not always on purpose. It is a defense. Her brain is telling her, I am not involved in this, so do not create situations where I have to engage deeply. Let us make this simple with an example. Imagine you ask her to get coffee together. She always says she is busy or suggests group events with friends. Sometimes she promises to make it work later, but those plans never happen. Meanwhile, she has no problem going out with others or spending time in other ways. That pattern is not an accident. It is her mind showing lack of interest without a direct fight. Many men make the mistake of pushing harder in these situations, thinking avoidance means she is playing hard to get. But the truth is clear. Attraction cannot be forced. No charm, no trying harder, no clever plan will make someone want private time if her mind is already closed off. The main point is to see patterns over time, not just single events. One cancelled coffee is not a big deal, but constantly avoiding you is a warning sign. Seeing this allows you to protect your feelings and focus your energy on people who actively want you around. Remember, human nature does not lie. If she avoids spending time alone with you, it is not a rejection of who you are. It is her mind speaking clearly. Listening to that sign is the difference between wasting months chasing someone who is not interested and investing in real, balanced connections. 4. She rarely starts conversations. Another big sign that a woman is not interested is her lack of effort to start talking. If you are always the one reaching out, texting first, calling first, sending funny pictures or links, while she rarely starts things, her mind is sending a clear sign. Here is the reason why. When someone is attracted or involved, their brain pushes them to connect. Starting a talk is a subconscious effort to keep the link going. Avoiding contact, in contrast, is a defense. Her mind is quietly saying, I am not that invested in this conversation, so I will not put in energy to reach out. This is something most men find hard to believe because it feels small. You might tell yourself she is busy or just letting me lead. But patterns do not lie. Always being the one to start while getting very little effort back creates an uneven situation, and uneven situations rarely lead to real interest. Think about your own life. You probably have friends, co-workers, or people you know who rarely reach out, and you do not think twice about it. You just know the energy is not shared. The same idea works here. Shared effort is a simple but basic way to measure interest. The danger is in ignoring these signs. Many men excuse or justify the lack of starting contact, convincing themselves that trying harder will create attraction. But attraction cannot be made up. It is biological and psychological, not up for debate. Seeing this early protects your time, self-respect, and feelings. The main point is to notice patterns over weeks, not just one time. If she rarely starts conversation all the time, it is a warning. It does not mean you are not worthy. It shows her level of interest. Accepting that truth lets you focus on people who are truly drawn to you instead of chasing someone whose mind has already made its decision. 5. She is easily distracted when she is with you. One of the most telling signs a woman is not interested is how easily her focus wanders when she is with you. If she is always looking at her phone, looking around the room, or focusing on anything but the conversation, her mind is telling her brain this interaction is not important. Here is the reason why. When someone is truly attracted, their brain makes focusing on you a priority. They match your energy, look you in the eye, and actively participate. Distraction is not just bad manners. It is a signal. It shows little involvement in the interaction, even if she smiles or laughs sometimes. Let us make this simple. Imagine you are at a cafe or hanging out casually. You are telling a story or sharing something about your day, and she keeps looking at her phone, scrolling, or laughing at something else. You might try to convince yourself she is just checking a message or doing two things at once, but the constant pattern tells a different story. Her mind is elsewhere because she is not involved in this moment with you. Many men mistake this for playfulness, busyness, or joking. But attraction works on subtle, unconscious hints. If her attention is not focused, it is not because of a small interruption. It is because her brain has not made you a priority. No amount of charm or trying harder can make someone value your presence if their mind is not already focused. The main point is to notice how she acts constantly when you are around. One distracted look does not matter, but constant patterns of not paying attention are a strong sign. This is your mind telling you something important. Her interest level is low, and chasing it is wasted energy. Seeing this early protects your self-respect and emotional effort. Attention is valuable, and if she is not giving it to you, it is time to rethink where your focus goes. 6. She is emotionally distant. Another strong sign that a woman is not interested is her lack of deep feeling. She may reply nicely, laugh at your jokes, or talk in a simple way, but she avoids deeper talks, personal sharing, or moments where she shows her feelings. Her mind is sending a clear sign. She is not willing to put in emotional effort. Here is the reason why. Attraction is more than just physical. It is emotional. People who are truly drawn to someone will share parts of themselves, show feelings, and create a bond. Emotional distance, on the other hand, is a defense. Her brain keeps her away because she is not invested or intrigued. Many men miss this sign because they confuse being friendly or polite with interest. They think that if she laughs at a joke, is a little flirty, or talks easily, she must be interested. But simple interactions do not mean emotional involvement. Attraction needs depth, small clues, and a willingness to be open. Think about your own life. You naturally share more with people you feel comfortable with, who value you and who give back the same energy. The same is true here. If someone avoids emotional connection, it is not a sign of your worth. It is a sign of where her interest truly lies. The danger of ignoring this pattern is that you put your feelings into someone who is not giving anything back. Over time, this imbalance causes frustration, disappointment, and wasted energy. Seeing emotional distance early allows you to protect your self-respect and focus on relationships that are balanced. The main point is to notice patterns, not just single moments. If she always keeps the talk light, avoids personal topics, or closes up when you try to connect deeper, it is a sign you should not ignore. Emotional openness is a necessary part of attraction. If it is missing, no amount of effort from you will change that. 7. She shows interest in others while you are around. One of the most telling signs a woman is not interested in you is how she focuses her attention on other men when you are there. If she is giving compliments, flirting, or laughing with someone else while you are in the room, it is not an accident. Her mind is showing where her interest truly is. Here is the reason why. Attraction is specific and unconscious. When someone is drawn to you, their attention naturally focuses on you. They match your energy, connect deeply, and make your presence important. On the other hand, if her attention is elsewhere, it is a strong sign that your presence does not trigger that natural pull. Let us make this simple. Imagine you are at a party, chatting casually, and she constantly looks at another guy, laughs at his jokes, or leans toward him when talking. You might try to make excuses. She is just being nice, or she is socializing harmlessly. But constant patterns like this are rarely harmless. Her mind is subtly showing attraction elsewhere, not toward you. Many men make the mistake of trying to compete or win her attention in these situations, overthinking every move or trying to be better than the other person. But attraction is not a competition. It is a natural feeling. No amount of effort can beat the unconscious setting of interest. The main point is to notice patterns over time, not just one time. If she always focuses her attention elsewhere, it is a strong sign that her interest is elsewhere too. Seeing this stops you from wasting energy and emotional effort. In the end, understanding these signs is not about ego. It is about being clear. It allows you to protect yourself, choose connections that are real, and focus on people who are naturally drawn to you. Attraction cannot be forced, and the sooner you see the signs, the sooner you can focus your energy towards someone who truly values you. Too many of you waste your time pursuing women who are not even interested. You text, you compliment, you try very hard for approval, and all the while her mind has already decided about you. This is not about being kind or polite. It is about biology, psychology, and emotional signs that you either notice or ignore. A strong statement, here it is. Being too eager or desperate is the fastest way to make a woman lose interest. Many men think effort equals attraction, but in truth, effort without shared interest is unnoticed, and sometimes even pushes people away. Stop pretending that charm or trying hard can fix a lack of unconscious attraction. My advice: learn to read the signs, respect them, and protect your emotional energy. If she is not showing interest, do not beg or make excuses for her. Focus your attention toward people who are truly drawn to you. Confidence is not thinking you are better than others. It is knowing your worth and acting on it. I want you to share your experiences in the comments. Tell me the times when you misunderstood interest or when these patterns were very clear. I will be reading and responding, because understanding this is not just theory. It is something we can all learn from together. And remember, this is just the beginning. In the next video, we are going even deeper. The hidden ways women test men without saying a word, and how most men fail every single time. The real question is, are you ready to see the truth behind these invisible tests? Click that subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so you will be the first to know when it comes out. I will see you then.